You know right, assassinate. Airport and Timaya. Moja nananum shegu edigu on my yeah.
Me mo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. We are waiting on the Minister of Finance. One said the last time Ananke was a Minister of Finance or Parliament. Ekoyi nsɛm no wankɔ. Na yensa aka aside COVID-19 nsɛnsɛm a nkrɔfo susu sɛ no hunti na opeso odwane free parliament and on person obekɔ parliament no. Yensa aka other 16 questions bia ye bisa minister no. Ghana for epe answers from the Minister of Finance. Na nkrɔfo susu sɛ ebia na questions wey so ebi eka ho intiana Minister of Finance on person obekɔ na saying mama mo ati ase sɛ eye omahene kwabna sanzo no nkasa aba bonti aba bebo minister nechi enye onope nkofo bebre ebo minister nechi se saa de na wo ye no ne kwan ne nyame anim ni enye sebe waba parliament yakwa akwa jibosian na akwa jibosian wie na afa mu susu se sika no mo yisu na mo mbra na mo beyi ano na mo pese obeba dia I know there why na obeso so bi ani obeso so. Now let's go through the 16 questions say what show more wo mo ebisa ne kana most of them are MPs we MPP for wo mo ebisa questions no mostly now here MPP for questions here now wo mo ka ebisa na some people even wanted some answers from some things. Now the first person and now obisa Mr. Godfred Seidu Jaso na we wa East MP. Now question and now person obisa Minister of Finance any or say to ask the Minister of Finance
on YouTube.
When the ministry will issue financial clearance to the Ministry of Food and Agriculture to clear the large debt owed partners and suppliers to ensure availability of subsidized fertilizer in this farming season. Now, my baba betena ha ama mo ati ase say sa planting for food and jobs no ade bia enkoye even though the Minister of Agric is going around telling people say akoye 100%, akoye 100%. My mama says the reason why planting for food and jobs ankoye ne say fertilizers are subsidized ama ekuafo no. Fertilizers na ni hobium because omo ate fertilizers na no mo produce fertilizers no. Omo say aban entia omo agreement omo ni aban ko say aban entia omo no. Aban person obeti omo into fertilizers no mo ejai ma. Now, this first person is asking, Ministry of Agriculture now go beside the entire fertilizers in Tiakana, the best Ministry of Finance, and rightly so, because the Ministry of Finance no, and I will release this car, and all the other ministries to undertake their projects. Inti, this MP, besides them say, Ministry of Finance, now that bang, and obey release this car. And now we'll clear the Ministry of Food and Agric so that fertilizer and the nebuaye dino. You bet here or more produce fertilizer kaya diomon so that Ghana this farming season you to me because you're in here send your nyama boye den Ghana they bed din more because farmers are not getting fertilizers. I am telling you the gospel truth. That's the first question, and I think it's a very good question. The pakuna why na just obisa minister no ye paso obisa sa no. Now when so every Miss Sheila Battles, MP for Ablekuma North. So no see a MP. I don't know, but I think both the MPP and then the NDC MPs. I don't really know them like that. So, but maybe I think she or your MPP or your MPP. I think so. Or your MPP. I think so. Your MPP. Okay, so the first person your NDC ni Mr. Godfred Seidu Jasono or no your NDC. Yes, Mr. Godfred no your NDC. Sheila Battles. Sheila Battles your
Melodies TV on
Sheila
YouTube.
Battles your MPP. Now, no question I will be saying say to ask the Minister for Finance about the current status of funding for the construction of phase 2 of the Tema motorway, which has been highlighted as a major issue for commuters. Into Obisa say motorway phase 2 no ehun sikasem eteseng. Now, Mr. Edward Abambri Bauer, Edward Bauer, NDC, right? Edward Bauer, I think he he's an NDC MP. Or no, dear, Minnesota NDC MP. Now, or no, Bisa say to ask the Minister for Finance what the ministry is doing with respect to imposed taxes and levies on petroleum products and the depreciation of cedi to slow down the increases in prices of petroleum product prices at pumps. So Bisa say, Senya Ghana, full war ayeding. Any senya enyama ekono minister no den senya Ghana yesika sem asay dollar no hwe cedi no Ministry of Finance no omo ye den so that they will solve that issue. And also a question at Obisa Vincent Opon I think Vincent Opon is an MPP, right? I think Vincent Opon Asamoah or ye MPP and or ye NDC. Or NDC. Okay, Vincent Opon Samoa NDC. I see, to ask the Minister for Finance whether the ministry would consider sourcing additional funding for infrastructure development at the University of Energy and Natural Resources in Sunyane, just like it was done in respect of the University of Health and Allied Sciences in Ho, the University of Environment and Sustainable Development at Somenya, and recently for the proposed university at Bonso. It's here we are. Woshe university a say one importem Doma West no na Obisa echia kwan. Obisa say sa University of Energy a ewo Sonyane ho no minister no wo bekwa akope sika no mo aba betua so ana because woshe say University of
MELODIES
Health
TV
and
on
Allied
YouTube
Sciences and University of Environment and Sustainable Development a ewo so menya no nini na no aban ekope sika ma ye de betua so. Inti Sunyane de no ede na ekoso wo ho omobeye ne sa na I think say we no na question related to the constituency inti will be some minister no na the MP for Cape Coast South your friend no George Kweku Rigethagan say and also NDC ni. Oh, but initially I was thinking say na MPP for nkwa na ebisa question no but say me hwe mu no NDC for the crowd also class MPP for because no credit say the MPs me I don't know all of them what has intimidated na but George Kweku Rigethagan I say opeso obisa minister no say companies ben na ministers finance ministry no use ye e de koje bosia in 2021 Eurobond no na busia na yekoje ye no companies ni use omo no yeti omo sen won say one biggest criticism ya na de bo Ken Ofori Atta ne said the entire opeso oje busia pa ene say o de onakasa company ena eya wo de omo transaction advisors so that say yekoje busia na 1 billion na ebia ne company benya 1% of that 1 billion Ntana Ghana de bia ye bobusia no say what say ya dia NDC for eta ekatre Minister of Finance ne panti no this is a question a NDC MP no obi sa no say afedi on pay mu no nka say company ben ne ye ko bobusia wo mo ye the transaction advisors and local legal advisors na sika yeti omo no fees saying yeti omo. That's the question he's asking. The same person as
MELODIES TV on
ask the
YouTube.
Minister for Finance how much government has realized from the Eurobond issued in 2021 and how much it has spent on fees and related roadshow expenses. Now, Mutala also a NDC MP on also asema will be and say the Minister for Finance how much revenue the state generated from the sale of power to neighboring countries. One say Ghana ye yenkrofobia nyam kania eya ne yetombi ema Togo ene emse Burkina Faso se den. Nti obisa say saa de no sika se ne yenya film because as a Ghana ye kan ye sika saa de ne kan ya ne ye nkan ho. Nti omoma yehu sika sen ene yenya film na ye de bo akonta na ye de bu Mr. Teresa Ladi Awuni oye Okaikwe North MP on also ebisa say obisa minister now how much was raised in total from government bonds in 2017, who the transaction advisors and book runners were since 2017, and how was paid to each of the question that Mr. George Kweku Rigethagan ebisa no ono Kweku Rigethagan no obisa just for 2021, but this lady who obviously we have questions I will be ɛkyerɛ sɛ wɔyɛ NDC MP no ɔno ebisa I stand to be corrected. I think she's an NDC MP. Obisa say since time a MPP for Akufo-Addo ba aban mu in 2017 busua wɔ mo bɔ yɛ nyinaa hwan mo na yɛ transaction advisors sika sɛn ne yɛtiama transaction advisors and the book runners, and so this should be interesting. Frank Anodompre, who is the majority chief whip a wɔyɛ MPP obviously nso ebisa a question na some obisa and say how the 2022 budget will ensure that all the major issues of increased taxes, increased fuel prices, and unmaintained roads which were raised during the course of 2021 will be tackled efficiently. Into Obisane say, sa 2022 budget ebesi den ama ende senya Ghana ya tutututu taxes emu etuo ya tutum senya fuel prices akosro ene akwan ai chese asai ene nyama no senya 2022 budget no ebe ensure say nyama we nyina no yebetumi aye. And you see things like this no, because if you understand what is going on, if questions like this are asked, it gives the minister the right to, in quotes, I mean, Obibeka say minister the bear propaganda, because Oba baby sawa not to say indirectly no, but say oka are buying plans and are buying air. So Obibisa BBC say, oh 2022 budget here say na obe make sure say taxes are ye increase fuel prices ne nyama no then amode to our community and no minister ne be use as opportunity now I say oh yeah the new program be say eba yeah the new way eba inti eno no ha ebema the MPP communication team no ebefa eno no more their name aka say ane new things are yede beni new way are yede beni. The questions need be otia we who say yes it's giving the minister the chance to, I mean, say something good or future plans be a womo Emma Ghana what you say. Now Dr. Stephen Amoa on also someone will be say to ask the Minister for Finance the plans the government has established through the Ministry of Finance to reduce the debt stock, which stood at 76.1% in the first half of the year. Internal so be say Ghana eka edayes no plans ben and the Ministry of Finance no womo edi ato kwan mu a ema eka bebrebe edayes yi eso eye den eba ba beti internal so obeti say minister no you run his mouth there obeka oh and ye say ye reduce say ye say internal no political communicators no be fa dey anam say oh eka no eka edayes no ye say na dey ate ye say na dey ate what you say but ni na eka because it will not be only questions ebema minister ne ho atre no oh ono so ne nkrofo no they have to come through for him, they have to ask questions ebema ono so minister ne ehu ne say yes aban eye den ebo ejuma. So all of these questions no sanete because it's like the NDCs want to ask questions ebe expose minister no so that they also use it for their political point, and the NPP also want to ask questions ebema minister no in a way waka plans and anyama bia womde to akwemu so that the minister will also or the government will look good. That's what is going on here. Nti Mr. Kojo Asante were MP for Suhum and also bisa say to ask the Minister for Finance if the government through the ministry's work plan intends to return to the International Monetary Fund for financial assistance. Nti also bisa say aban ebe call IMF ana, and that's the question he's asking. One say and saying but me share that in confirmation to me share that for our story in Bremo. A lot of people say aban air plan say obeko IMF and MP we MPP inti minister to me they use opportunity na say no we will not go to IMF, there is no way I ever call IMF to debunk that rumor that you say now Mr. Collins Adoma commensa if Fija Kwabre not on also bisa say minister no assurance ben and I mean ministry no edema in response to the widely held concern that government has abandoned projects started by previous administrations. In Tisania, Ghana for Ebo Akufo-Addo echi say Mahama projects no we jato hono minister no assurance ben na woma Ghana for say nyesa net nti no so be ma minister no ekwan na minister na che so dabi Mahama project we ye wie won like all those things ni na aka be it's all part, and I think so also yeah he's an MPP MP. So it continues. And not on press and so baby Sabium say How much has been invested in COVID-19 and what gains are attributable to the investments made so far in respect of economic recovery? So besides COVID-19, send ye dia shame na COVID-19 investment ayeye no e ho mfa so aga na ye nya no e we he minister Nembra Meka. Osanso obi sanso Mr. Paul Apreku Chum Berima Doma East nso bisa say what measures the ministry has in place to ensure that the creation of 1 million jobs stated in mid-year budget is achieved in light of current indication that government's payroll is full. Intino, na minister no or your measures be no model to kwanya wa moka said this year on person create 1 million jobs no. No more year no they create jobs no because someone no moka say government's payroll no e full. So these are some of the questions aside the COVID-19 related akonta yesi ombebu no. These are some of the other questions na say Ken Ofori Atta yesi won brambe yi ano e wo parliament. Muntre ma jo comment box mo. Medase.